Now. Hey everybody, it's Christy and Karie here this morning with some getting started right tips for you guys for our group that we're getting started with on Monday. Whoop, whoop. And we have our bevies.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? We're super pumped to have you here with us. As you guys know, I've been going through this program already for the past week and a half and been sharing some little tad bits and fun. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. It's kind of challenging, you know. You're gonna be getting yourself into the next 3 weeks something a little scary, but rewarding in the same sense, you know. If you didn't see my video yesterday, I encourage you to watch it. It's hard, but it's doable. All right, you guys got this. And that's what last week was. It was a week of, you know, basically saying, getting your mind right, finding that focus. I hope you guys had fun in the group last week, and we're really excited to start our workouts next week. 25 minutes. It's going to be fun. How about you, Karie? You're starting with them, aren't you?
You're like next week. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. You know, I went through different phases with myself this week where I was like, oh, I'm so ready. I wish I could do that right now. And then I went through, holy shit, I'm kind of scared. You know, I kind of went through both. And now I'm so excited right now that there's not a fear. I'm so excited for that body change. I'm so excited to stop like the little self-sabotage I've been doing the last 2 months, you know, with my cheats a lot here and there. So I'm super pumped to get serious again. And I really feel like I need everybody to, you know, that is also getting serious. Like I need to be in that environment, you know?
Yeah, you got this. I really love the meal plan. The meal plan is awesome. It has really
Sorry, that car went by.
Yeah, I get it. Trust me. I don't know what my kids are. I should. All right, we're good. Anyways, the meal plan was awesome. Anyways, guys, so I'm just going to continue on. So the meal plan was really super awesome. I really loved it. I did not feel deprived or hungry in any way at all. I'm not going to lie, my second week, I did not do the greatest with my eating. And well, this happens to me every single month, and I know it's no excuse, but every single month before Shark Week, I end up having these terrible cravings, and I cheat and get it out of the way, and boom, and that's what happened this time. But it had nothing to do with the meal plan itself. The meal plan is awesome. It's just my hormonal craziness. But hey, I feel better today. And I don't know if you guys have seen how I've been tracking, but this is how I've been tracking. I have this little planner here, and I've been just writing down my containers for the day. I'm a very visual person. I love having my stuff all in front of me, you know, and like writing it down compared to putting it in an app or anything. But there is apps out there to track the 21-day fix. I think it's called the 21-day fix tracker app, where you can keep track of your containers, which is really helpful. Now, I really love the container guide because of the fact that you don't have to count macros anymore. You don't have to count macros. You don't have to count calories. You don't have to count your carbs. Guys, please do not think that you have to be below 20 grams or less in carbohydrates this week. All right. This program is designed as a rapid regrowth repair. Oh my God, can't even think. It's rapid regrowth. You know, like you need those extra carbs in the beginning. All right. Trust me. If you guys see my photos, I have been on this diet for a really long time, and I was a little afraid to add the fruit and the carbohydrates in, but I did it anyways, and I'm fine. I'm completely fine. My energy is actually feeling a little bit better, and honestly, before I started, I was having super bad Charlie horses. They're completely gone. All right, so trust the process, because by week 3, which I'm going to be going in next week, you're going to be completely back out of those super higher vegetable carbs anyways. All right, and if you have taken a look at the meal plan, I know I'm talking forever. The carbohydrates that you're adding into your diet are basically complex carbs. They're what do they call them? Oh God, I forget what they call them, but they're, yams and potatoes and beans. It's all stuff that your body really loves, that is full of vitamins and nutrients that your body loves. All right, so don't be afraid of that. I know I'm talking forever. Sorry, Karie.
You're fine. Like, I had to put the dogs in the breezeway. A car goes by and they go nuts. They're crazy. So, hey guys, we want to show you guys a little bit of things to walk you through. I'm going to do a screen share. All right. Don't worry about how messy my, desktop is. I'm not see that all that fun. Don't get crazy excited about that. So I'm going to pull this over here, and I'm going to bring this up. What I want to show you is over here. Can you see that, Christy?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so some of you come in and you're like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Don't worry, our company's amazing and simplifying our site. They're gonna have that rolling out in the next, gosh, maybe 6 months or so. So see this little button up here, it says Beachbody on Demand. This is where you have your all access. You're gonna click on that. What's awesome is you don't have to log in again. They used to have you do that. And look who's here, our new boyfriend for the next 3 weeks. So you click on Shift Shop and look, here's all your workouts at your fingertips. So if you're traveling, going camping, right? I'll be doing that. There's no excuses. If you're going somewhere and you cannot have Wi-Fi access, you can download that workout to your device and play it. Just saying. So there's that. And then what happens here is, what do we do now? Program materials. This is everything. If you did not purchase the markers, which are really awesome, good size, they have a printable version. They're much smaller. They're about this big, but it still gives you a visual. I printed them out initially when we did the sneak peek, and I liked it, but if I want to be outside, they fly away. Or on the basement, they slide a lot, and I wanted something that didn't slide. So these are working for me. I got the real set. So here's the printable version here. This Jumpstart Guide, I want to show you what happens when you click on the PDF. Look at this amazingness. So if you're wondering, well, I don't know how much I'm supposed to eat, and you haven't gone through that yet. Well, wait, first of all, here's measurements. This is something everybody skips over. Don't do this to yourself. It's not for us, it's for you, because there's going to be weeks where your body might respond by not losing weight, but a shit ton of inches, and you want to be able to see that. So don't skip on this part, right? Go to the store and get, like, a Dollar Tree probably has something that you can do to do measurements. Have somebody help you if you need help. This is going to help you figure out how much food does your body need to eat right now. It's not about starvation or restriction. It's about eating to lose, okay? This is going to help you follow step 1, 2, and 3 and get a total score. That's going to show you what you're eating here. All right. And then again, if you have dumbbells at home, if you don't, use soup cans, use gallons of water, use your laundry detergent, right? If you're a person who's learning, okay? There's going to be tips here if you just keep going down on how to form your markers. So everything is totally laid out for you. Here's your nutrition guide. It's going to show you how you can use your container system and have some recipes and stuff here. All right. Calendar for your first round. This is 3 weeks, you guys. And then here is if you want to continue and do 3 more weeks, which I know Christy's doing and I know I'm going to do. Honestly, I want to look like a brick shit house, and I plan on using this program to get me to my end goal of 160 pounds, because I've seen what it does for people and I want that for me. I love those strong looking bodies. So that's me. A year from now, by the time I get to the next summit, which is 10 months from now, 10 and a half months, I want to be where I've always wanted to be personally, not just as a coach, but as a person that is going after her own personal goals. So here's also, if you do 2 rounds, then you're like, I kind of want to do a hybrid. It's going to show you how to work Shift Shop in with other programs, okay? Or if you're just ready to move on to another program, guess what you do? You click on workout programs because you have all access, and bam, you can choose anything you want. How amazing is this? It's so mind-blowing to me. Like I started as a coach over 7 years ago, and this was never even a thought. Seriously. Okay, so I'm going to stop the screen share. Let me come back to you. Unless, Christy, do you have anything to add to that screen share?
No, it's pretty simple, and
Great.
I love, I can remember when Beachbody On Demand first came out, I was kind of like, yeah, but I love my DVDs. Like, I don't know, I guess I'm an old school girl. Like, God, I grew up freaking, on cassette tapes and VHS tapes. And so, like, I was always a hands-on thing. So when this streaming access came out, I was like, I hate it. Like, I will never be a streamer. I hate streaming. I want my DVDs. I want my hand-on stuff. But you know what? I made the switch I want to say about a year ago, a little over, a little under, when I wanted to do Body Beast, and it was 10 times cheaper for me to buy the Body Beast on Beachbody On Demand than it was to buy the DVDs. And that's when I shifted, and I loved it. So ever since then, I love it. So I love that, like, I can pull this up on my phone, and now they have this Android app now for everybody. Did you see that, Karie?
Yeah.
So Android, you guys just you got in at a good time, because now you have your stuff right on your fingertips. Like, you could go in, you can look at all this stuff while you're at the damn grocery store. There's a shopping list. Go through it. The number one thing that you guys need to focus on throughout this workout program is your nutrition is the most important part of this whole entire thing. All right. Now, like I said, they have given you a sample meal plan and a shopping list, and it tells you exactly what to put in your containers. Exactly. You eat what you put in those containers, and you're golden. So really focus a lot on your nutrition over the next 3 weeks, and your exercise is number 2. All right. I mean, obviously, you want to go in there and you want to do your exercise and, work your booty off and, do the best you can. I don't care if you walk in place. You know what I mean? You show up, you push play, you do it. You're still going to have results. All right. The nutrition plan is the money at. That's where the money's at. That's where your weight loss is going to be at. Now, the exercise program is where you're going to get leaner, tighter, stronger. And you're going to be looking like what did you call it? A brick shit house or whatever?
Brick house. Hell yeah.
We're super pumped. We're excited. So make sure you go through your that most important, what was it? Called the nutrition guide. Number 1, take your before photos and your measurements. Take them, upload them into your My Challenge Tracker app here, or I would love it if you could send me your before photos so that I know that you do them. I know that it's scary. I can remember my first time ever taking my before photo. Actually, I had my husband do it. My husband's looking at me, why are you doing this to yourself? Because I said to myself, these are my goodbye photos. I will never see this body again. I will never see this photo again, because from this moment on, I am changing. All right. I'm changing my health to make myself better for my children and my family and to be healthier. All right. I said goodbye to those photos and I never looked back. And that's what those photos are going to be. So take them, put them out of sight, out of mind, bring them back out in 3 weeks, compare them, and you got yourself a moneymaker there to continue going on, which is, I tell you what, when you see those little bit of improvements, like say you only lost a pound, right, in this whole entire program, and then you look at those pictures and it looks like you lost 20 pounds, yeah, then you're happy. All right, take the pictures, because the scale is a liar. even though Karie loves her scale. It's a liar.
That's another call. But I want to tell you before you move on, I love the idea that you call these goodbye photos because it's so significant. Goodbye to my old habits. Goodbye to my self-sabotage. Goodbye to my intentional cheating when I know it wasn't serving me. Goodbye to all that. Hello, new healthier habits that make me feel whole and amazing, and I can feel my self-love. I just have the holy chills. I can't even get over it.
It's going to be amazing.
Like I'm so excited. I can't even handle myself.
Back to those photos.
Yeah.
I am in the same as you, girl. I feel like I could do better. And I haven't said to anybody besides you yet, but I think that in 11 months, I'm going to be doing a bikini competition. So I talked it over with my husband, and he's all in, even though he thinks I'm going to go off and find some other hot stud muffin. But
you'll be fine.
Some hot buff stud muffin. But I am going to do that. I had my underwear on and stuff this morning. I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and I mean, it's not that I don't love how far I've come, but definitely not in bikini competition shape. I need that. So I have a lot to do. A lot. So goodbye photos. Hello, new life.
The more you talk about that, the more I think, let me see how I do in these first couple rounds, because I think I might do that with you. I think I might.
Let's do it.
Because
how awesome would it be? We could watch the stage.
I know.
Together.
I know. And I feel like I need something out there to keep me going long term. Because sometimes I can lose focus. And I'm like, I keep thinking about it, but I'm like, I don't want to draw that line in the sand. So I'm like, let me see how my body responds these first couple weeks. Do you know what I mean? If it's going to respond awesome, like, I don't even care if I'm not at my goal and I walk across that stage. You know what I mean? But if I'm close to it, say I'm 165, like I don't need to be, I'm walking across going, shit, look what I did. But there's people there of all different sizes. They just are at different places in their journey. Do you know what I mean? So it's everybody. So I keep thinking, I even wrote it down here. Do you see that? Like, possibly. How fun would that be?
Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. You got to see this. Ready?
Yeah.
My road to competition.
Oh my God.
My road to competition. It's happening, guys. It's happening.
Oh my gosh.
We're all doing. So,
okay. Let's take
look at your stuff, right? Get all that done.
Yes. So, and you guys, we're going to be sharing our before pictures in a post in the Tracker app. Just know that nobody else can see those outside of people that are in the group. Only the people in the group can see it. So I'm going to be sharing mine because I need the accountability. And I want to also say I'm sharing mine because I have my self-love and I love myself where I am right now. Could I be further along? Absolutely. I kind of stopped moving forward at the end of May. I don't know why, and I didn't realize that until I saw a post where it talked about my weight loss. And I'm like, I'm in the same place because I wasn't really putting in the effort. I wasn't being consistent. So I'm still going to love myself. You too? I'm still going to love myself and show that. So if you guys feel moved to share too, because you just want to free yourself from hiding, please share, because the sharing isn't for us. It's sharing for you so you can feel free and move on. Say goodbye to all that self-limiting stuff and where you feel like you're isolating. Put yourself out there. It doesn't have to be in a bikini. It can be in your favorite outfit. And then you see in 3 weeks how that favorite outfit works for you. But please share if it's going to help you feel like you are able to not be weighted down by past hiding, isolating stuff. Okay.
Yep. Now, another thing quick I wanted to talk to you guys about, you'll see in the meal plan where they incorporate the Beachbody performance line, energize, recover, and hydrate. Okay. It is not required to use this. You don't have to. Myself, I am using it. I used the last of it. I actually am really sad because the last couple of days I haven't had it. But I swear that using the Recover has really, 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 really helped me with my soreness. Like these workouts are extremely short, but they're challenging, and they're every single workout, whether it's cardio or strength, is using your muscles. All right, you're going to be so sore. So if you don't have recover, that's fine. Take an Epsom salt bath. But if you do want to, get some recover just for this program, recover really helps. With that soreness. So it comes in chocolate and orange.
Mm-hmm.
I have the orange coming because I have been using the chocolate for a really long time, but I really wanted to try the orange. Now, Energize is awesome too. Like if you find yourself having you just cannot crush this, workout without some sort of kind of energy, and coffee is not enough, Energize is going to give that to you. It's going to help you, push harder. It's going to help you sweat more to, burn more calories. It's really going to give you that direct push of energy to really just give it your all. And then it's not going to give you like that after, what would that call it? After crash.
Right.
The after crash really, really is sucky with I don't know. What does that? Like Red Bull, 3 hours later, yeah. You're like, Energize. It's great. What I love about it, so you don't have to think about, okay, well, it's got calories in it. Do I have to worry about that? It doesn't. They incorporate that in. Mm-hmm. So I am using the Energize and the Recover. I am not using Hydrate, but that might be something I'll try in later on.
I want to say too that for those people that are rehabilitating like me, you might think you don't need Energize because you don't plan on going balls to the wall with your workout. Here's why I love it. It's because my body is still so weak that it helps me do things without feeling the muscle fatigue as fast. So that's why I use it. So it's not because I'm going crazy in my workout, it's because it helps me do more in my rehabilitation phase, even though I'm still modifying. So if you're a modifier, you can still use this. It's also going to help sharpen your brain, focus. It's just going to help with your energy and endurance muscular wise during your workout. So go ahead, Chris.
I've been like a modifying machine with this workout, by the way. And see, let me also say, I've been working out with these programs for 3 years, but when you start a new program, you're using different muscles. Like you could do a program for 3 months, and by the end of that 3 months, you have you could do those workouts in a split second and it doesn't bother you. All right. But when you start a new program, you're using totally different muscles, and it's going to be hard no matter what. No matter where you are in your fitness levels. I am pretty far into my fitness level, but everything is still hard for me. All right. Yeah. So we're all at the same point here.
Absolutely. So what we want to make sure you guys understand is what you're getting. So if you haven't looked at what's going on in the program, you're getting 6 cardio and strength workouts. Okay. And the reason being is this: in the first week, it's 25-minute workouts so that you can really start to get your body moving again, right? And just as your body adapts to those 25 minutes, guess what happens? Chris is like, 35-minute workouts for week 2. Now don't let that
more intense.
Go ahead.
And more intensity. He brings up the heat.
Yeah. So
he's going to challenge you this whole entire time.
Yeah. So also, if you're a person like me and you're rehabilitating your body and those first 25 minutes were very difficult for you and you feel like you need to do that week 1 again, then do it. We want you to move forward in your fitness, but we don't want you to push yourself further than your current abilities if it's going to cause injury. We don't want that. Okay. So week 2 if you need to. So then the same thing for week 2. If you move on to week 2 and you just mentally can't prepare yourself for 45-minute workouts in week 3, right? Then guess what? Repeat week 2, because eventually you're going to get to that point where the time doesn't matter because your body has shifted, your mind has shifted.
Yeah.
You love that time for yourself, and it doesn't feel selfish, and it feels amazing because you feel amazing. So
yes,
make this work for you. Make it work for you. You're also going to go ahead.
If you have to stick, even if you have to stick with the 25 minutes for 3 weeks, you know, you do what's best for your fitness level. You know what I mean? You guys will get there. This is not, how do they say it?
It's not a
It's
race.
not a race.
Let's all be tortoises.
Yeah, it's not a race. It's not see who can get to the finish line the fastest, you know. It's getting to your goals from point A to point B is different for everybody, you know. So what's the difference of taking a little bit longer? As long as you get there, you know.
Amen.
You'll get there if you keep going and you listen to your body, but you won't get there if you hurt yourself and you don't listen to your body and you're going to quit on yourself again. And we don't want that. Mm-hmm. We want you to, you know, move forward and do what's best for you guys, for yourself.
Yeah, totally. You're also going to get 2 bonus workouts. You get Shift Core, and what that is 9 1-minute ab workouts, okay? It's exercise. So it's not very long. And then you're also going to get Shift Mobility. This is probably something I'm using because it's going to be stretching that helps alleviate tightness, right? For those of you who already have tight hips, you know, or issues, Dana is one. I know Amy Odner just had a hip replacement months ago. So she's rehabilitating. So my hips, you know, go out of alignment a lot. So stretching is key for me so that those tight muscles don't pull things out of place. So I'm going to be using that as I continue the shift. So that's a little bit about what the workouts are for the first 3 weeks, you guys. And Christy has really nailed this nutrition. She's had an imperfect journey with it, but you guys have seen her results. You don't have to be perfect. So if you eat something or not, you know that you weren't supposed to eat, or you ate an extra red container, don't quit on yourself. You just keep going, okay?
Now into the next phase of this, the second round, they do incorporate the deluxe. And in this Beachbody On Demand package, if you got that, you get the deluxe version. And another thing that you will need if you want to incorporate that, I know, I am sorry, I've been putting my hair up like 100 times, but they have the PT sandbag, which is pretty cool. And honestly, I did the Super Shift Core workout with the sandbag the other day, and it was really fun. So that's something if you want to look into getting a sandbag as well. And what's really awesome about the sandbag is when you fill it, it's not like any ordinary dumbbell, right? Like a dumbbell, it's, you know, you go to side, right? And it's the same. But if you add a sandbag that has sand in it and you go side to side, what's happening with that sand? It's moving side to side, giving you all types of and movement, and you're going to challenge your core completely with a sandbag. You know, so if you guys want to look into get one of those, you know, they're welcome to. But you don't need it; you can use weights. But I'm super pumped to do those workouts with that.
Yeah.
So I've been loving the new. Go ahead.
I was going to say, it just changes it up a little bit. So if people are used to using weights all the time, they want to challenge their muscles in a different way. The sandbag is something they can purchase from you or me when they're logged into their Team Beachbody account. All they do is click on shop. Everything is there, you know, for them. And if they have all access right now, which most people do, they save 10% through September. That goes away. So if it's something you know you guys are going to want, when you move on to that second phase, or as you get stronger, order it before then at your 10%. That's where you're going to have the best, you know, I'll say purchase value. If you wait till after, you're paying full retail, which is still a good price.
Yeah.
All our discount coaches are saving 25%. So just know that when you guys are logged into when you click on any items in the shop section, if you save 10%, you're going to see the retail price and then your price. So if you're saving 10%, you're going to see 10% off. That's your price that you pay right now. And then if you're a coach or discount, you're going to see prices being 20% less.
Yeah.
So just an education.
Yeah. Another quick thing I wanted to say too, if you're familiar with these containers, say hi, Addison. if you're familiar with these containers, and you've done the 21-day fix before and used these containers before, make sure you look at the food lists. This meal plan is completely different than a 21-day fix. Completely. Hey, I'm talking, don't be rude. It's completely different than the 21-day fix. All of the foods are almost different in the yellow container. All right.
All in one yellow container.
Like, you don't get things that you get from the 21-day fix. This is a more cleaner version. And if you look at this carb list, like, you're only, like, week 1, you're allowed certain ones. Week 2, you're allowed certain ones. In week 3, you're only allowed certain ones if you decide to keep them. Okay?
Awesome. I am pumped for this. We're ready. I'm going to spend some time looking through some things and making my shopping list too, for what I'm going to need after day 1. I'm pretty sure I have everything that I need for day 1, but I just want to make sure I'm ready for the week. So, and my goal is 1 gallon of water per day. That's my goal with this, because my body.
Yep.
So if you guys have any other questions, comment below this. We're going to have this video posted in our group, or add their question to the tracker app or the group that you guys are in. So,
That's what I have.
What is that? Oh, well, we're going to I don't know if we're beyond 30 minutes, but I can only upload that much. So anyway, hey Addison, hang on 1 second. We're going to say bye, and then I'm going to stop recording.
Yeah.